This is Roger with Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck as a 2003 Ford F250 Crew Cab Short Bed. It's got a 6.0 liter turbo diesel. It's four-wheel drive, and it's a Lariat, which means it's leather. It's a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in Texas. It's on a salvage title due to theft, not collision. Please watch the little animated video in our ads with salvage theft cars. Tells you basically that lawyers are the reason this has a salvage title. It's a liability issue for the insurance company, plain and simple. Basically, they get divorced from the vehicle by selling it on a salvage title. If you wreck it, you can't come back at Allstate or Progressive or anyone else. So that's that. I'm going to tell you what's going on with this truck. Show you more its flaws more so than its things that are right. First of all, I'm going to go through my little list here of what we did to it. It needed a fuel regulator kit. It needed an ICP, which is injection control pressure sensor. The left hub needed to be replaced. Needed a new steering stabilizer strut, rear brake pads, and fuel filters. Did all that, went to detail. Now you got what we got in front of us. I'm going to show you all the cosmetics here, and then we'll take it for a ride. There'll be 60 HD pictures that my brother took yesterday. That'll be part of this thing. The title will be in the ad. As much as we possibly know about this vehicle will be in the ad. It's sitting on a set of 20-inch tires and wheels. I would say that the passenger or the driver front's about 20 or 30% tread. Cosmetically, it's got some, the clear coat peeling. You could take it to Mako and make it look about 80% better for about $800. It's got a little ding in the front there for this push bar. But if you're buying this car for looks, you're probably, I don't know. It's not an ugly truck, but it's not a showstopper. There's your block heater plug there. This is more for going to work. We did the mechanical things that it needed to already. A little bit of scrapage there. Actually, a little bit of touch-up paint, a little bit of patience, and you'd clean up a lot of this. We like to sell them pretty much the way we have them, unless they're really messed up. But there will be before and after pictures. You'll see that we've done nothing to it. I think we have 4 exterior pictures of the vehicle before we did anything to it. There's a ding right here. You can see that or not. It's got an aftermarket exhaust, obviously. Rear tire on the passenger side is brand new. That thing looks like it's 100% tread. So the fronts are about 20 or 30% tread. The passenger rear is about 100% tread. There's a ding right here. Let's see. They stole the spare, obviously. Tow package. Tailgate's in great shape, which is unusual. And the driver's sides always look better than the passenger side for obvious reasons. The driver can see what he's doing over there a little bit better. And the driver rear tire is about 50% tread. So I would say if you got 2 Michelin front tires, you'd probably go another 5,000 or 6,000 miles, and then you'd have to replace this one. So you really only need 2 tires anytime soon. A couple dings here and here and here, and then you got a bunch of door dings up here. Like I said, some touch-up paint. Make that go away, pretty much. I'm going to fire this thing up. We're going to look under the hood. We're going to look for the Ford stamps where they belong on the fenders on the core support. 132,115 miles. We need to see them on both sides of the core support and on both fenders. Otherwise, they've been replaced, which means it's been wrecked. They don't replace these parts with factory parts. They wreck them. There's the Ford stamp there. New battery on this side. There's your Ford stamp there. That's where it belongs. Should be another one right. And there is, right there. There should be another one right There it is. So we're all good. 2 new batteries also. Both sides new batteries. I already told you got an ICP and fuel filter, stabilizer strut, brake pads, and a left hub. I'm gonna walk around this thing, look in the interior, check all the switches and see that everything works, or discover things that do not. Driver rear window works. Obviously they stole the center console. We used to replace those. They're about 150 bucks. If you want a factory one, you go to Pep Boys or AutoZone and pick one up with all kinds of cubby holes for 80 or 90. We replaced them, and then we'd hear that people took them out so their dog could walk through. So it's sort of like buying tires for these vehicles. It's a bad idea to buy tires because people want their own type of tires also. So we stopped doing tires, and we stopped doing, let's see, we stopped doing tires, parking sensors, tire monitors, and heated seats on and off. Seat back, seat forward, seat up, seat down, front tilt up, front tilt down, rear tilt down, rear tilt up. That works fine. There's been a repair done right here that we did. You can see that we probably had a cut from here to here, so that's been repaired. Owner's manual. Nice truck. It's not even really being a little rough on the cosmetic. It's a pretty good looking truck. I would just get some touch-up paint and call it a day. I don't think I'd do anything else to it. Okay, all those switches work. Locks. Fine. Let's try the mirrors. Out, in, down, up. Other side. Out, in, down, up. Alright. Seat on, off. Alright. Seat back. Seat forward. Front seat cushion up. Front seat cushion down. Rear seat cushion down, rear seat cushion up. That works fine. This one also looks like we had a fill. Looks like it's from here to here, which is not uncommon. The outside bolsters on Ford seats, cloth and leather, deteriorate pretty quickly. All right. Tilt works. All right. Let's see. Get this seat up. Seatbelt on. Let's see what else we got. We got adjustable pedals. So let's make sure they work. That's up. That's down. They work fine. Let's turn some air conditioning on here. It's a nice warm day already here in Tucson. Middle of April. We're about 90 right now. Radio.
By their own.
That works fine. You got an old school cassette player and CD player, cup holder. Needs to be a trailer brake there. Let's see. There's the on and off for the tow. All right. Let me move this thing up a little bit so I don't rear end what's behind me. Put it neutral. 4-wheel low. Now we're in 4 low. Drive. This is a beast. Reverse. There you go. And let's go into 4 high. Now we're in 4 high. Drive. And reverse. Alright. 2-wheel high. Let's go for a ride. Alright. If you come to Tucson to drive it home, you need plates and insurance, obviously. You cannot get them on a salvage title. We have to take it down to motor vehicles, the cops, gun-carrying, badge-wearing, not clerks, do the inspection on it. Basically, on theft recoveries, they're just making sure there's no theft history, so if you get pulled over in the future, you don't get arrested, which is obviously something you don't want to have happen. So they do that. Then we get the level 3 inspection, the salvage title. We take it to motor vehicles and get what's called a restored salvage title here in Tucson. Some places call it rebuilt. We call it restored. All states have different names for everything. Then you can get plates and insurance. So if you're going to fly here or drive here to take it home, that's mandatory. That's $200 we charge to do that. $50 goes to the state, $150 goes to us. I'm going to shut up for just a second here. This thing runs great. Holy cow. Really well. Really quiet. Usually on 18s or 20s, there's a little bit more vibration going on. This one doesn't have it. Let's see. So you're going to pay $200 to restore the title. You're going to pay $250 dock fee, and you're going to pay taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. Be quiet again here. Smooth shift. Wow. This is a 25 zone, by the way. It's just a miracle in the last 10 years I haven't gotten a huge ticket. But anyway, so your taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So for an example, if you're in a state with a 3% tax rate, you come here to drive it home, you're going to pay 5%, which is R2 and you're 3, a $250 dock fee, and $200 to restore the title. If you pay by wire and ship, there are no taxes, there are no dock fees. If you want to add $200 to have us restore the title, which I strongly recommend, you're welcome to do that. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. Just make sure you can get it done on your own with our Arizona salvage title, a bill of sale, and the truck itself. Those are the only 3 things we are going to be able to provide you with. Okay? Deposit. Please get a deposit in. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until we have a deposit, we do not have a deal. Once we have a deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and it'll be yours. All right, until then, it's for sale. Let's see if I can put this in a nice spot here. I got another video to do in just a second. There you go. All right. Nice truck. The air conditioning's blowing ice cold, too. So get that deposit in, please. Lastly, last thing I say in all the videos, I'm not singling out this truck for any particular reason. I encourage you to watch all of our videos at about the 12 to 15 minute mark when I give this speech. This is a used truck. If it was a new truck, it would be, well, Lariat, probably in the area of $55,000. And then you would have a warranty and bottled water and maybe a loaner car when it breaks. This is going to be a fraction of that. That's why, if you're risk averse, if you don't think that anything should break on this thing sooner or later, next week or next year, don't buy this truck. Something will break. They all break eventually. They all blow up. They all end up in the wrecking yard. The Lamborghinis, this one, they all do. So, if you're risk averse, buy a brand new truck. Otherwise, use the money that you're saving here. When the check engine light comes on, when something happens, you know, just remember how cheap this was when you bought it, and use some of that money you saved into fixing it. If you don't understand that concept, do not buy anything used. Don't buy furniture or appliances or anything used. It's not a good idea for people like that, okay? Anyway, it's a super running truck. It could use a couple front tires soon. You might even just go in and buy 3 tires to match that Michelin. You'd be good for the next 30,000, 40,000 miles. Everything that we know about the truck is disclosed. Please make sure you get your deposit in, and thank you for your time.